All right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being in the Platform Special Interest Group meeting. It's the 9th of May. We've got a series of items on the agenda. Thanks very much for being here. So proposed topics, open action item review, then a Java 11 status check, then Google Summer of Code, then YAML configuration support in the Windows Service Wrapper.
It depends. Alex hasn't joined the call yet, so yeah, maybe.
Okay, so that one we intentionally leave towards the later part.
Yep.
Great. All right. And Natasha, we're delighted that you're here with us. Thanks very much for joining.
Thanks.
So are there any other topics that need to go on the agenda which are not already on the agenda? Okay, then let's go ahead with the agenda as listed. Let me make this bigger so that my tired eyes can read it. Okay, so we've got, I had a doodle out for the new time, and I haven't seen any I don't recall what my results were on that. Just a moment, let's take a look. Okay, so we had 1 hour earlier than this time, as looks like a good fit and would work with Alex. So any objections if we just settle on this one, call it a done decision that the best column is 1 hour prior to our current time on Thursdays? No, 2 hours prior, sorry, not 1 hour, 2 hours prior. Is there any objection from the group here?
Well, for me, anytime slot is quite complicated now. So yeah, I didn't even vote because whatever we take, I will have to adjust.
Okay. All right, and Ramon?
No. If it is good for you.
Okay, great. All right, so move 2 hours prior to current time is the decision. Excellent. I still have to open the JEP for the Docker operating system support. My sincere apologies. Oleg, I assume similar for you for Windows support policy?
Yeah, it gets delayed because I need to sign off for the support policy. I mean, originally we had a plan to submit a job for that, but yeah, I still need confirmation before I proceed. So
I see.
the ball is not on my side right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's on my side taking this dashboard.
Okay. All right, and code signing was an ongoing discussion, particularly with regard to the CDF. Oleg, anything you want to report there on new information with regard to the Continuous Delivery Foundation and its impact on code signing?
Well, I believe Olivier is working on that. So there is an update in the infrastructure mailing list.
Okay.
I'm not sure how far did we go, but yeah, Jenkins core is the top priority. And once the Jenkins core is in place, we will be able to apply for signing for other places.
Okay. Okay, and that's related to the Jenkins core release automation project that he mentioned, right?
Yeah, so you need to go to the infrastructure mailing list and you will be able to see the report there.
Great, all right.
Yeah, I'll try to find the link and put here.
Okay, thanks. Any action items we've missed or other items?
Yeah, we are missing one action item. Mark wait to get permissions.
Sorry, what was that, Oleg? Mark
wait to get permissions to Jenkins YouTube channel.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Request permissions to Jenkins. What was it?
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Yes, sorry about that. Making you schedule it at the last minute is embarrassing.
Well, I was scheduling it anyway. It's not a big deal.
Okay, noted. Good.
Yeah.
Any others?
Well, I definitely need to follow up on the multi-architecture Docker packaging thing.
And that was the theory was it was a permissions related topic, or is it something more than that? Is there something deeper than a permissions?
It looks like it's deeper than permissions. Maybe it requires some patching the scripts. But yeah, my main problem that I have never got to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other action items we need to capture here? Okay, then let's take a brief minute on Java 11 support status check. So I've got one item for me that I would put in there, which is as a reminder, update your parent POM. The latest parent POM 3.43 has some Javadoc fixes in it, some fixes which are absolute correct fixes for Java 11, and failure to update your parent POM may cause you to break on JDK 11.03. At least that was what happened to me. And the parent POM update was a great choice. Oleg, are there any noteworthy bugs or other topics that we need to flag to people here?
Well, we didn't discover any new bugs in the recent weeks. Yeah, there are some minor fixes we have to do in a plugin compatibility tester in acceptance test harness. Because what is the project now is that we want to have PCT running for all the plugins, and sometimes we discover issues. For example, last week we had to just fix the PCT because it stopped working for the default Jenkins Word files, which didn't have bundled plugins. So yeah, this fix has been released. So now PCT should be operational for the default flow in Jenkins community.
Great.
Yeah, PCT is plugin compatibility tester.
Right. Yeah. So let's expand that first reference. Good. Compatibility tester and plugin compatibility tester. What it does is runs the unit tests of various versions of plugins in concert with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether we had fixes in the acceptance harness. Someone, maybe you know?
No, anything that I can think of.
So you're just PCT.
Great. Well, and I think it is worth noting here that ongoing pull requests to plugins to include Java 11 in their testing, right? And a bunch of those have already been submitted, and they continue. We get more and more plugins that are actively tested with Java 8 and Java 11.
Yeah, indeed. Something which we have.
And I think that covers everything I had on Java 11 support status check. Next topic, Google Summer of Code.
Yeah, right. So yeah, we have Natasha on the call. Natasha is a student who will be working on plugin installation manager CLI tool, which we just it's one of the projects which will be under the platform-sig umbrella. Actually, yeah, I pinged mentors to join the call, but yeah, let's see. Maybe they will join the next one. At least, yeah, I believe I will convince them. But yeah, maybe Natasha, you would like to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, sure. So hi, everyone. I'm a student at Penn State in the US. And yeah, I don't know, this project just looked interesting to me. So I'm excited to contribute and welcome all feedback and guidance. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have ideas for kind of like the next steps. Like I had created a proposal that I had started to get feedback on. So I don't know if that would be a good starting point or yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a good starting point. So what we need to do next is to define regular meetings. So yeah, platform special interest group will be a foundation for presentations, etc. But we still need to have regular meetings in the project. So we usually do 1 or 2 meetings per week. And yeah, today I will send a doodle so that we can schedule meetings starting from early next week.
Excellent.
What else? Yeah.
Oleg, would it be okay if Natasha, just for my benefit, could you, I think I understand what the plugin installation manager is, could you give us a brief description of it so that we've got it noted here?
Yeah, so the ultimate goal of the project is to just try to like unify all of the plugin management logic. So across Jenkins, there's been a lot of different versions of this. So the goal of this project is to kind of try to bring all of that together so that all of that's in one place and new features can be easily added and applied to like all those different instances of where you might want to install plugins across Jenkins.
So this sounds like it's an ideal tool for people like me who want to maintain plugins automatically and want some help with it and don't want to code their own or depend on the shell scripts that aren't quite what Jenkins does internally. Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, and in the case of platform-sig, we have a couple of projects under our umbrella, which include plugin management. So yeah, first it's Jenkins code, then we have Docker packaging. So Docker packaging has installed plugins SH script, then somewhat related customer packager, which we use for some modern platforms. And another project which would benefit from that is Jenkins configuration as code plugin, because it also has plugin management. It had plugin management. It was removed because it has some architectural issues. But with this project, we will be able to revisit this story.
Excellent. Thank you, Natasha. Welcome to the project. Thrilled that you're with us. That's great.
Thanks.
Thank you. So if the time allows, I believe we could have just a quick update for this project every platform-sig meeting. So we will be doing our meetings in the project team, so together with mentors. But we could just have a regular sync up every 2 weeks, maybe with some demos if relevant.
Yes, that sounds really good. So include Google Summer of Code status reports in upcoming agendas.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, Natasha, is the new slot comfortable to you?
Yeah, I think so. I was actually just kind of thinking about that. And so I am on Eastern time right now, but over the summer, I'll actually be on Pacific time. So it'll be kind of early, but I mean, if that's the only time that works for everyone else, I can make it work.
Boy, that's very charitable of you. Kind of early. That's 5 a.m. Pacific time. That's not just kind of early. That's really early.
Yeah, so I don't, yeah, I don't know. I would prefer a different time, but I realize it's hard to like work with everyone's schedules. So
yeah, I'm pretty fine with the current time, which is also pretty early in the Pacific time zone. Yeah, or maybe we could try running meetings in different time zones. I'm not sure whether it would make sense for the platform-sig meeting, but well, we could try to do that.
Yeah, so are you thinking running multiple platform-sig meetings, Oleg, instead of a single meeting?
Yeah, maybe, or just rotating. So, for example,
Right.
1 week in Europe, PAC time zone, another one is in American time zone.
Yeah, what if we did that? What if we said move 2 hours prior to current time every other meeting, every second meeting, as our proposed action? So we use that one, and then use this current time, or we could even go later.
Yeah, then I would even go later because we would rather want to cover Australia as well then.
Okay. All right. So let me take the action item then, and I'll seek it a second time during Asia time zones. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So for the project meetings, we will be defining a slot comfortable to mentors and to you, Natasha. So it shouldn't be a problem. We just need to take all these time zone things into account.
Right. Great. Anything else then, Natasha, on the plugin installation manager project, or that you want to highlight?
I don't right now. I think probably it makes sense to just touch base with mentors and kind of go from there.
Great, thank you.
Yeah,
actually, I was gonna say I do have one question. So like, yesterday I had, this is just like a general question. I had updated like my bio for Jenkins IO. Do those get displayed anywhere?
No, it doesn't right now until you get the first blog post published.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if needed, we can integrate that. So we were thinking about integrating it into the JSOC pages, but we haven't done it yet.
Okay. And I have one more question too, just general stuff about JSOC. So I saw that we should send like an intro email to like the developer, like Jenkins developer group. At what point should I do that? Is that, because I think you had mentioned on yesterday's call, like maybe working with mentors to create that. So should we kind of hash out a little bit more of a solid plan first, or should I just introduce myself first so that we can identify maybe all of those stakeholders?
Yeah, so I suggest doing it after the first meeting with mentors, because you may think a bit about what we post there. So your project already includes enough detail, but maybe you would like to focus the project a bit, especially the first phases. Let's talk to mentors.
Okay.
So, who is the lead mentor in your project, Christian? Or
Banerjee.
Oh, Arnab. Okay. I'll try to pin him, but if I recall correctly, he's also off this week. Okay. But next week we definitely have a meeting with hopefully all mentors on the call. So we will define all these steps.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and right now you can just start exploring the project. So for example, Docker packaging and other things, they would definitely make sense. And probably if you want to play with plugin management, there is one pull request to the Jenkins core right now, which you may want to try out. So just a second, I'll put a link.
Okay.
Should all, just a second, load detached player. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so there is a pull request to the Jenkins core. So if you want to play with something, maybe something you could start from, because it's one of the major problems in the Docker packaging right now, that detached plugins are not automatically installed in Docker. And likely this part of the implementation will need to migrate to the plugin management library as well. So you could just start exploring the code of how Jenkins core manages plugins. And maybe just, you can try to start Jenkins core, and then probably try this pull request if time allows, and see how it behaves for different configurations.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it would be just if you have time, it would be a nice step to start exploring plugin management. And yeah, we can coordinate in the chat after the meeting.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I think in terms of like time wise, so I have more time kind of now, and then next Saturday I'm gonna start my move to Santa Monica, so I'll be a little bit more restricted. So I think it's probably better if I try like having like more of like a upfront heavy workload. So I'll try to do as much as I can in the next like week or two, so that I don't have to do quite as much when I'm in the process of moving.
Yeah, so noted. So we will try to coordinate everything next week.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
So
Okay.
YAML service wrapper was pending Alex being here, or?
Yeah, pending Alex being here.
Okay.
Actually, likely Alex's, because there is Alex Earl who might be interested in this project, and there is Alex who is a student who applied to this project idea. Unfortunately, it won't be running this year as a part of JSOC at least. So there is some discussion about having another internship program. But he has shown some interest to have this project anyway. So I wanted to use an opportunity to sync up with him. Yeah, but maybe next meeting then.
Great. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we have something like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't have any other topics, and I'm not aware of any other topics. Are you aware of other topics that we should discuss, Oleg?
I don't think so. So Windows installer, they were discussed last time with Alex Earl. And I believe that the ball is on Oliver's side. Not.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess that's it.
Great.
So we will be probably adding more projects. So I would be interested to move custom work packager under the umbrella of platform-sig, especially since Natasha will be working on plugin manager. So it will be would be some synergy between projects.
Okay, so that was custom war packager.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, so this project got some traction now, so why not? But yeah, probably then next meeting I can do a presentation of custom work packager, which might be also helpful to Natasha and to other participants. Yeah, and yeah, we have Kristen on the call. So hi, Kristen.
Yeah, hey, hi. How's it going?
Yeah, fine. So we have Natasha on the call. So yeah, I just wanted to have whomever mentors who are available now to join. Yeah, thanks a lot for joining.
So is Kristen one of the mentors on the plugin installation manager or on another project in
plugin installation manager.
Great. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks, Kristen.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a really fun project. So very necessary.
Yeah. So just a quick update since you joined late. Yeah. We plan to prioritize meetings to the next week because Natasha will have limited availability later. And yeah, I will send emails today and maybe doodle today, because yeah, Arnab is not available this week. Or maybe you could do it if you're available.
Yeah, so Christian, would you be willing to take the lead on scheduling some time with Natasha to get the project started?
Sure.
You're also in the same time zone, so you have more overlap for the sync up.
Right. Right.
Okay, Kristen, am I spelling your last name correctly there?
Yep. Oh, yeah. It's just like the sharpening tool.
Excellent. All right.
Mhm.
Where did I put the to do? There it is, to do. Great.
Mhm.
Super. Yeah, and during this period, so Natasha, you said that your shift to the West Coast is a week or two away. So there's about a week while you're still in East Coast time zone along with Kristen. Perfect. Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
so usually it's not a problem even with West Coast, but yeah. So other mentors are not. I believe he is based in the Asian region. Then Baptiste is in Europe. I'm in Europe, but yeah, we will be able to coordinate. So yeah, next week we will just get everything organized in terms of meetings. Yeah, and yeah, we will find a suitable time slot.
Excellent. Any other topics we need to review today?
I guess no. So yeah.
Great. I think we called this meeting done. Our next meeting will be in 2 weeks. Current plan is to move the next meeting 2 hours prior to this one, and we will find an Asia-centered or a West Coast US centered time that we will alternate between the early time 2 hours prior to this one and a much later time, so that we can do every 2 weeks. We'll meet one on Europe time, one on basically Asia time, Asia or California time.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, which is also suitable for me.
Oh,
So,
very good.
well, yeah, I have a quite complicated schedule nowadays, but yeah, if it's not that late, for example, let's say 9 or 10 p.m. UTC, I might be able to attend.
Excellent. Okay, good. Well, and I will certainly I'll post the doodle to the platform-sig on Gitter so that we can enlist people to make their voices heard. We'll run the doodle for maybe up to a week and then announce what the result is.
Yep, sounds good.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks very much for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Great. Thanks, y'all.
Okay, I'll stop the broadcast.